it's Love, and I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus again. Grogu here is to provide me comfort because if you thought the original game hit hard, I do not speak English. I like Doki. Hello, Rasputin. Anyway, if you think the original game hits hard, then the side stories are something else. I guess the original story hits harder in a horror aspect, but the side stories hit harder on a more psychological aspect. So anyway, first up I'm going to play through the base game to unlock more side stories, then I'm gonna play them all. Okay, so into the game. Right? Okay. So I've already done a playthrough where I did all 3 poems for Yuri, so now I'm gonna do a playthrough where this might save for Sayori, so I'm gonna make a 3rd poem for her now. Update process, yeah. Okay, so skip head to the poem readings. Oh. Not about the slack. Aha, okay, new event. Jim! Larry suddenly comes off feet. I guess I named protagonist Jim. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Oh? Want to come with me? Supplies? What supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Micah were gonna make some posters and stuff. So you need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Hey! Okay, Micah, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Jim to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself, I'd have to go with him. What? Is Plus an expansion base game or is it fan mod? Oh, this is official. Anyway, hi Lollipop. Yeah, this is a paid expanded version of Doki Doki Literature Plus, which was released not only for PC but also for consoles. It has some. And hi, I forgot I had Twitch. You forgot you had Twitch? Anyway, one of the most significant things is a sort of virtual operating system where you can view files and also play side stories. Once I've made a 3rd poem for Sayori and Atsuki, I've unlocked all the side stories, so I'll play for those. Wait, but I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classroom stuff. I get that. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find some poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Jim? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. I only hope you don't experience the motion damage throughout your playthrough. Oh, don't worry. I played the base game before, but oh! In fact, that actually reminds me, I should put a trigger warning in my title. Okay, there we go. But yeah, the side stories really hit hard. I'm gonna start looking. Okay, line poke. Anyway, I have Grogu here to comfort me, so I'll be fine. Anyway, I fell behind as Theories hummed and skipped around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Cute. Very fine pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you make an event out of literature, but we're doing poetry readings. I'm not sure if that's been revealed yet. Me and Micah have it all planned out. Don't you worry. That's so. Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. What? What do you mean? What else would you expect the literature club to do at the festival? Jim, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like the way our expression suddenly changed. Like that. Mood change. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? Pouty face, so cute. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just meant that's a pretty unordinary contrast of your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself in the hallway again. Hey Jim, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Making it dramatic much? The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to pull myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons from the shelf. They're the best brand too. What brand? They're kind of dirty though. Oh! Haven't been used in years, I guess. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the code. I mean, I guess the solution is to sharpen them, which would peel away all the dirt. Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find, Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Not gonna lie, last time I heard Doki Doki Literature Club was in a game theory episode. Back, whoa! Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks the forehead right into the shelf. Oh! She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! Oh, you okay? My forehead! Aw, do you need someone to kiss it better? Sayori clutched her forehead. Gee, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Right. Sayori slowly released her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Jim, where would I even find ice around this time? In a nurse's office? Huh? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. With looking at like a unicorn. Unicorns are cool. Even wincing from pain, Sarah makes a silly joke. So cheerful. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Lemonade? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. Yeah, but be drunk afterwards. Eventually. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already turning to the classroom where I left Sayori. There's one palm on her forehead, and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were right in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bowl of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts to drink from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiots. Ah! Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori placed the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleared up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Jim? That reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. Oof, clumsy. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Oof. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. Oh. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. But, Jim, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happened when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Jim, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think we'll be like this forever? Forever? I'm asked myself. There's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. So cute. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Now if I hide on my bangs, true. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! Oh, it hurts again. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh! Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just ready to start sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, forehead. What do you mean? She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. You didn't have to blur it out. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Eh? Oh, you didn't bring it, did you? Sayori frantically glanced around herself. Silly. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Oh. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Jim. Well, Sayori? I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. I'll make sure the crayon box is closed tightly. I return to my seat. Okay, so first I'll show to Natsuki. And so, well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't say it's really any better either. Phew! Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Let's see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Type? What do you mean? Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'll probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. I don't remember this book. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite song. Every time she sang chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talk to people. She probably talk about spies. Well, if her friends start to like spies too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. And the world is better off without spy lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Is this about an actual person called Amy? Or are spies a metaphor for... Is this about how you feel other people think about you? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's were way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies and help people realize how stupid they're being. Like, everyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Okay, so it's not your grudge against an actual person called Amy. It's about other people's grudges against you. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? True. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like crying unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Bit of a strange thing to ask, but is there any law behind your model switch? Yes, there is actually. So, anyway, if you didn't know, I come from a long line of magicians. Yeah, I've done a lot of research on magic, but haven't taken the time to practice it all that much. But one day, I attempted to resurrect a body from the dead, but the spell went wrong and killed me. But thankfully, Lillian Goetia, who you might remember, happened to be nearby, and she performed the spell successfully on me. So, in other words, in an attempt to create a zombie, I became a zombie myself. So, anyway, I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay, so next, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Jim. She's a bit kinder. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Neat. Thank you. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Very not, then simply hand me your poem. The raccoon. I remember this one. Oh yeah! Now I remember why I didn't remember Natsuki's poem. She refused to show it to me because, the poem I've written was so obviously for Yuri. Anyway, this one with the raccoon, shows me excitement, rush of blood, and feed myself again. Okay, so, fast forward. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About being ridiculed for strange interests? Eh? She did? Yeah. She's talked about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Reading a poem that actually kind of really depressing. Yeah. Game seems so innocent, but then it hits hard. But, in the side stories, they hit harder sooner. Anyway. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all. Okay, so next, Monica. Hi again, Jim. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess it's pretty good. Make me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. What about... never mind. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Hey, and finally, Sayori. Jim, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Eh? I'm not hiding anything. Yeah, I just wrote them. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. Oh! Hi, Pez! Thanks for the raid! Welcome, everyone! Moth raid! I'm Morphalema, would-be magician turned zombie. And, right now I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So right now I'm focusing on playing through the main story to unlock all of the side stories. Right now I'm on a save where I'm focusing on Sayori. Then after I've written a third poem for it, I'll load my save focusing on Natsuki. I've already written 3 poems for Yuri. Anyway. can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's not easy to write poems when I think about you. Oh! Eh? Of course that would embarrass her. Whoa! Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really present person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But I guess you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Oh, I have a feeling there's a story there. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings for you than I can for myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Ah! Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Don't fool me. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands. Hey, Jim, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Oh. Just froze for a moment. Hey, wait. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. What? I broke my pencil. What? Clumsy. Sorry, Hazley bends down to pick up the piece he dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, he bumps right into me. Oh, clumsy. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clicks a disc behind to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Today? Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her steer the disc. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. Yeah, this one is very... It's you right in the feels. Okay, so... Bum. Yeah. Da-da. Well, I'll still walk home with you, Sayori. Sayori, really think I'll ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I don't see her in the club every day. Besides, you guys seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Jim. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if you were. So, sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Okay. So, time to write up poems for sorry, save just to be sure. Just save in case I get wrong. Okay, so... Laugh? Okay, so first she likes very emotional words. Ribbon? No. Bounce it? No. Together? Happiness. That's better. Special? Friends? Chocolate? Oh. She's the one who likes food. Lazy? Of course you'd like that. Love? Maybe that word will unlock a picture. Anyway, amazing? Okay, getting better. Awesome. Pleasure? Here, clumsy? Of course you'd like them. Calm? Imagination? No. No. No, I want to do over. Okay, smile? Smile? Wait, no, sure I've done that word to try and impress you. Childhood? Passion? Excitement? Happiness? Okay, this is better. Marriage? Clumsy? Okay, that's good. Sadness? Together? Fine. Swimsuit? Will this unlock a swimsuit picture? Depression? It's very, Sunny? Melody, family? Joy and, okay, that most likely, that most likely press Sayori. Okay, I need to take a quick little break. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, during my break, I realized I probably should have given a shout to Pez, so, But anyway, talking about too much will just make it more awkward, so, now I'm gonna, write a third poem for Natsuki. Back. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so it's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first one of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes from my hand, then quickly turns over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. Just checking the screen briefly. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just want to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't get people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? And Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where'd this phone leave off again? I forget. The chapter ends with Minori when Monica! They found Monica? Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. Hey, I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff and cleaned up a little bit. Still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why don't you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? You want an answer to that? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki used her fingers to scoot one of the small boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. What? Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, okay. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them through just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Okay, being a bit more sensible, using something more stable. Natsuki forced her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Bathroom chairs have desks attached, so they're inconvenient to fit into the closet. Oh. Aha! Natsuki trots over to Pizza's, which has a computer chair behind it. Oh, but that'll be on wheels, so that would be a bit unstable as well. She rolls it onto wheels back over to the closet. Ah, it's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lessons, so I keep my mouth shut. Whoosh! Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. That's so cute. I'm fine. Aha! There we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Whoa. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Uh-oh. Ah! I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Oh! Natsuki wraps her arms around the Perfect Girl box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Oh, heavy. Hey, Jim? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Uh-oh. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Uh-oh. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not... I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up. No, I didn't. You're the one. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Shakes. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out her hands, and the books go flying. Oof. I got you! Crush. Oof. That's gotta hurt. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Oof. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She puts her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Back! Fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happened when you put manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Marika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! Eh? I look down. Oh, is it being crumpled? Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tried a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, throws it on the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Oh. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? Partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just... every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Perfect Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds pretty strange, coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us, as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Ahahaha. It's nothing. Natsuki's holding the room I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. Hey. We're sitting in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's move improves quickly, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, taking note of a lot of subtle repeat jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Marika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. I guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Hey, Monica. It's pretty good. You've been spending time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much a fan of Yuri's poems then. What? I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true. But I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use a lot of use complex words and symbolism. Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Ah, not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. Okay, so, how would you react to this? Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespect her, I disrespect you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. No. I know this is what Monika wants. But it's not fair when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. Makes it easy for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me of her own faults. I sighed to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. Aha! I thought so. It's been a while since I played, so unsure if that would happen. Anyway. Now, Sayori. Okay, and now... finally, Natsuki. See how she likes it. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poem was supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy yours writing more than mine? What? Give me a break. Well... in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flies to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Jim? Did you do something to Natsuki? What? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it for a second time. Her smile not fading from her face. I see. First I thought you just liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Jim? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Jin wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Jim is done sharing this poem with everyone. Not like anyone would read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. What? If you insist. What? Why you look at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. That's not fair. This is my only copy. Yeah, just read this. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday. I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Ahaha! Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, so... Okay, the difference dialogue is that Yuri was placed with Natsuki. I would walk home with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Didn't see she's so cute and fun to be around? That's not true what I just said, Okay, so... Finally, one more poem for Natsuki. Okay, so... Oh, no. Already stuffed it up. Try again. Okay, Imagine... No... Oh! Puppy! Natsuki will like that, kiss! Oof! Papa! Cute, of course. Candy! Socks! Jumpy! Kitty! Hair! Kawaii! Dipping! Bouncing! Right on this. Bubbles! No, I'm not too confident with that one. That was all over the place, Bubbles. Fluffy. Puppy. Bounce. Oof. Milk. Good. Baboon. Bouncy. Kiss. Pink. Vanilla. Yeah, I guess I got mixed up with trying to unlock pictures. In the Plus version, if you choose certain words, then new pictures will be unlocked. Anyway, skipping. Whoa. Jump. Fox. Kitty. Okay, that definitely impressed Natsuki. Okay, so some new Plus content will be unlocked. Okay, wait, no. Have a look at the pictures. Hey, like spiders. Hey, the new event with Sayori. New event with Natsuki. And hey, this. Some concept sketch of Natsuki's second CE. Due to the scene's lack of realism and general absurdity, I was challenged to get Natsuki's angle correct, especially in perspective alignment with background. Oh. Second of Sayori's sketch of Sayori's second CG. Cut out and aligned with the angle of the background, because backgrounds were first rendered in 3D. Oh! I see that. I didn't know. I didn't realize. Is that they're rendered 3D? Well, not originally, but as reference anyway. Put on some music. Anyway, continue reading about. Some fine adjustment required to make sure the 2D drawing of the character fits seamlessly into the perspective of the scene. Alright, so anyway, did I unlock? No promo images. I mean, I unlocked some for saying Halloween, saying Doki Doki. No Valentine image, no wedding image, no swimsuit. Anyway, I've unlocked more of the side stories. I've unlocked that one, and I've unlocked that last. And I understand once I played all of these, there'll be one more side story. So now, balance. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of a manga in the closed shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. Hug monster. What? Hi. The literature club has been full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus on her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with a little encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, club members this day next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy book, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all those things. So I reach down, pulls a random book from the shelf, and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You won't like that one. Yeah, have you got something? In a panic, Natsuki snatched the book from Sayori's hand, then placed it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could have it. I did with Yuri's book, at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I have the attention span of one. Yeah. Aw, were you trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. That's a very roundabout way of saying it. No. How did you get that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? It's cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanked the book from the shelf and closed the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry. It wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I'll talk about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sari speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, it's books, so just start with it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Sari looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It'd be funny if I'm right. Ship? Ship? I don't get it. Oh, so you're new to that. Ah, never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to face this first? Yeah, well we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you anything. No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can worry about tomorrow. After the club meeting ends, and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Marika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so I'm not sure if she meant I can't say it to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I am a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki doesn't actually like me very much. Aw, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. It feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. Hahaha, my stupid hair is making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sari gives Micah a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and want to get closer to her. You got this. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, it's a new one. Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, and save for the periodic flower of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those while I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. Friends? This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has a problem with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Wanna read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, the poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get close to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. Each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that you. It's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that. I thought you just wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but... You should... I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But... Can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sarah begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! They're getting very close. Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki! At the end of the club meeting, Monica would become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an inconspicuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glanced over her shoulder, but didn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to whatever she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back. So I'm better than to do it to others. Marcus shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out for, but I just have no control over the pace. I just can't meet somebody and instantly become a friend with them and share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know. I just feel bad about it. I know, Sayori, so I should have realized. Marika navigates through a tinge of guilt, which has been surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Oof. Despite not knowing about the situation, Marika can't help but feel a little responsible. You want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could divert her into another club activity for you, or something. No, wait. That'd be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problem for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try and solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I'll talk to Sayori about, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her constantly afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she'll totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. Just feels so dumb. Talk to someone about how to be friends with them. Just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. You're saying literature isn't cool? Hey! Aha! Sorry, that just tickled me up for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot, and that it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. But I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, and then she finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Marika smiles, but Natsuki turns it back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Marika knew what she meant. It made Marika feel like everything was really going to be okay. Hey, oh! I unlock new... I see an icon there. I unlock new music? Anyway... On to part 2. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamour and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. I've never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't know Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Oh, this... That's gonna sting. Makes me feel like she's done something wrong. Hey! She definitely saw me. Oh. Mark is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. It was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. That's being very blunt about. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch day, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. What? Hey! Sorry, I'm sorry, that was a joke. I don't get that. It just sounds like something stupid that I'll do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Aha, so you can relate to Natsuki. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But feels like every day she's trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends, with her friends. Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? So, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my days are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Sayori nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time, and it was being friends with an interruption, then... It just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club. But we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity of which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace, rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. You understand this well, but that means I really was bothering her? I just really want to be good friends with her, so I treat her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And then Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed so social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How can I let myself do this? Sayori? I think that, well, there's one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump into the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So you think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm going to give Natsuki some peace. She should do what she wants. And if she doesn't still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs, and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell her that myself. It hurt, but I guess that means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show that I respect her space. I just spent the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh. Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the club room, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows. Club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. He smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. Oh. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh, are we writing today? Marcus speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the clubroom. He kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the shield close to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everyone was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who's focused on her manga. Maka follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Maka falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Maka to see. It says to Sayori. Ah. Understanding, Maka smiles. She places her hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly. I'm proud of you. Natsuki looks away but makes no motion to remove Monika's hand. Maka gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. Okay, so far there hasn't been anything all that as deep as the previous side stories. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Mika, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry. I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. Two full silent again, avoiding eye contact. Just getting comfy. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the clubroom. Oh. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaky voice. I have a lot of things to say. But me too. But you go first. Natsuki bites her lips and can't stay still. Well, first of all... She cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch. I'm sorry for being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to, like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. The best place in the world, huh? I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. Sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. What? Hi, Kai! Welcome! Anyway, I'm reading another side story of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and It's the story of uh, Natsuki and Sayori becoming friends. Wait. Anyway, I'll start over. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It's all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It's all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arm against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole, and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed and hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to pull them away, to see them again. I have so much to do, and I'm scared. I'm not ready, but it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door, and I'll show you the best place in the world. I can relate to the bedroom being the best place in the world, and that other part, that's more metaphorical, so much. Anyway, really understand. It's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it, please. Sayori smiles and deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you'd do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get close to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. Well, like the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. The poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't feel like you have to feel like you did anything wrong. It's my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you feel comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want to be balanced, like you said. Sayori nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyway. Now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while, only the best ones. So, you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying, more importantly, I should tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Yep, I thought that's what you meant. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. Two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last 2 chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, he wants to join with me. Aw, so cute. That's so cute. Oh, shush. lot more of a happy story than an emotional one. Anyway. And, Okay, I think I have time for one more side story. Just the one part this time. Reflection. Am I bothering you? No? Okay, just checking. It's hard to tell since you always look so into it when you're reading. It makes me scared to interrupt. Well, it's within my expectation to be interrupted when I read it. It's mainly when I'm by myself that I don't like it. That makes sense, I guess if you're here in the first place, then you're more ready to socialize, even if it takes a bit of prodding. It's not so bad to be social if I let others do the work. So, it can be healthy to put myself in a social environment every now and then. It's mostly difficult when I don't know anyone, or if there are too many people, or everyone is being too silly for me to keep up with. Yuri glances around the room at Sayori and Natsuki. Sayori has her head cocked back and her mouth open, trying to catch pieces of a cookie that Natsuki is lobbing into the air, but the pieces keep bouncing off her face and hitting the floor. Maybe I should say something. No need, they just ran out of cookie. What a waste. They've really become good friends, haven't they? I'm happy. Zai seemed particularly good at making that happen. But the two of them are both on the energetic side, so I suppose it works out well. Yeah, come to think of it, you and I haven't had any chance to talk one-on-one, have we? Though that may be partially my fault, since I'm supposed to be one engaging club members. Not at all. I probably formed a habit of drawing minimal attention to myself. The responsibility is equally on me, at least to display some openness to engage. Well, what about during times like lunch? To meet up with friends? I just read. Oh. But I like it that way. Feels nice to be carried off again after a morning of classes. Do you always read fantasy? Oh, not always. I suppose it's all I've read recently, but only because I'm in the middle of this series. There's still 2 more books after this one. I guess those long books suit you well, since you spend so much time reading. Well, fantasy may be my favorite. But after that, I'm more or less indiscriminate in the 2 genres. I'll read anything with depth and maturity. Oh yeah? Even like romance? Well, there are a lot of books that have elements of romance in them. Oh, come on, Yuri. You know what I mean. Monica lowers her voice. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, so I won't tell anyone if you do too. Maybe more when I was in middle school. I mean, I was really lonely and people were mean to me a lot. So it kind of felt like, please don't make me think about the past. Sorry, I just got super curious. You know, we should totally pick out a romance novel to read. That'll be so much fun. Absolutely not. Really? Even if it was just between us? Try asking someone who has no shame, like Natsuki. Ouch! Sorry. I swear I didn't mean that. Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I'm like that for things in my past. You know, things I feel too embarrassed to experience. There's nothing wrong with growing out of things. It happens to everyone. For instance, Natsuki's interest in manga reminds me quite a bit of how intense I used to be about my own interests. It's made me think that she'll likely grow out of it too. Hey, were you talking about me? No, we were just talking about how interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki? Like a couple of years ago, I guess. I was already sort of into it before that, but I wasn't really going hard until then. Oh yeah? What was it that inspired you to get into it? I don't know. I guess, let me think. It's after I discovered a series that I really liked. Yeah, I was just like really fed up with a lot of things, and I got super into this one series that I really related to. I guess I had an edgy phase where I just hated everyone around me and wanted to be by myself. Hey, kind of like Yuri. Monica! Sorry. That's completely wrong, so cool that you both really found your thing. They're almost like opposites, but it sounds like they really helped you a lot through hard times. You know it. Wow, what the heck? Is that book even bigger than the last one you were reading? It's technically slightly longer, but not very much. How high do you think it would go if you stacked up the whole series? Natsuki estimates by holding her hand high above her head, sizing up and imaginary stack. I should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volume songs, so I can say I've read more than you. Not that I have the money for that. Oh yeah, feeling you want to get into something about money. Anyway, please, that would hardly count when your books have only a few words per page. I know, I was just joking. I could never actually read books like yours. It's too boring for me. Yuri shoots a glare at Natsuki. It's not boring. Chill! I said for me, not for you. I can have my own opinion. I just think it's too convoluted. Sorry, are those from the floor? What? What? Yuck. Ah! Gross! Also, wash your hands before touching any of my books. But my hands aren't dirty. They're good. The oils are there even if you can't see them. Fine. Sayori trots out the door and Natsuki follows. Yuri, you look a little upset. What kind of nerves does she have to call my hobby boring? She didn't say it was boring, it was boring factual, just boring for her. Well, she did correct herself. Hardly. She was so condescending. I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I understand that it's not for everyone. But she knows how much these mean to me. So how about just leaving me alone instead of needlessly telling me the things you hate about it? I'm sorry, Yuri. You may be right. This won't be the last time people have a strong feeling about what they like and don't like. Especially in a literature club. Ugh. Literature. So hard for me to say that word, but I have to say it a lot. Playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Anyway. So I should figure out how to meditate discussion to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books. And also your ability to get through them so quickly. Thank you. Okay, well, this is something I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some common ground with you. Common ground isn't necessary. I just wish to be respected. Thanks then. Either way, I'll do my best. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. I trust you, Marka, but I'm skeptical. Okay, everyone. We have a special club meeting today. As you know, the Literature Club is a place where we get to share things that we're really passionate about. But that also means we should be mindful how we respond to each other's feelings. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into positive energy for each other. Aren't you being a little dramatic about this? This is important to me. Well, sorry. I just feel like I'm being accused or something. No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if I came off that way. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language, and I thought it would be a good topic for the literature club. There it is again. Don't you think? I'm sure we're going to have different opinions on a lot, so I need to make sure we're prepared to keep a positive atmosphere in the club. If you say so, sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have a lot of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversations, basically anything. For example, sorry, what's your favorite food? Everything. I have them organized by category, so should I start with snacks, or do you mean full meals? Should I include breakfast? Oh jeez. Okay, how about your favorite fruit? That's easy, cherries. Really? I just thought cherries taste nasty. I mean... They were kind of hard for me to get into, but... Yeah, I don't know, I don't think I have cherries on their own all that often. Anyway. What? Cherries are delicious! Whoa, that's a pretty strong reaction. Well, I just don't understand how somebody could think cherries are nasty. Yeah. I remember watching Bells and Son as Australian snacks tier, and they had very different... They had very contrasting opinions on a cherry ripe. Which one is that? Which one was it that? Yeah, I remember one of them liked cherry ripe because you couldn't really taste the cherry and you could taste more of the coconut, but the other didn't like it because, well, they didn't like coconut and the coconut taste was overpowering. But I like both the coconut and the cherry in cherry ripe. Anyway, I don't know which one it was that liked cherry ripe and which one didn't. I think it was... I just can't remember. I should rewatch it. Anyway, how does it make you feel? I don't know. Sad? Defensive, maybe? Yeah, I got defensive. The reason you had such strong reaction wasn't just because I don't like cherries. It's because you felt like your opinion was under attack. Well, that's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. But when I say something like, I think cherries are nasty, I'm using objective language. I'm challenging Sayori's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty. Wait, hold on. Thanks for the follows, scumbag cotton. How is that objective when you just said it was only your own opinion? It has to do with the way our brains interpret the words. You're talking about the reality of the cherries, not your feelings about them. What the? Question, what's bigotry? I guess it's basically a prejudice or discrimination, or I guess it's basically having a prejudice against a minority. That's the best way I can describe, like homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, that kind of stuff. Why do you ask? Oh. Wait. Oh, the rules of my... Oh, the rules of my channel. Ah, that's why you're asking. Yeah, that sort of stuff isn't welcome here, so as long as you're a good person that thinks of everyone equally, no matter their race, sexuality, gender, whatever, then you'll get along fine here. I genuinely had no clue what that word meant. Well, now you know, so just be a good person and you'll be fine. Anyway, like Sayori, let's rewind for a second and pretend I didn't tell you that I think cherries are nasty. Good. So, what if instead of that, I said I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's not the kind of flavor I enjoy. Well, that's fine. As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word. Okay, so cherries was kind of a weird example, but I think it gets the point across. This time around, instead of talking about cherries, I just talked about my feelings, and Sayori didn't get defensive. So, instead of clashing with each other, it's like we received an invitation to talk about our differences. Yuri, you don't need to take notes. I'm not gonna quiz you or something. I know that. I was just... Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. Just do whatever you like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far? Yeah. I feel like I shouldn't have put all my language through a filter just to protect someone's feelings. Well, you don't have to. The choice is yours on how you want to come across to other people. I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help you turn your differences into a positive experience, rather than an argument. Right, Sayori? Whatever you say, cherry hater. Oof, that's... Oh, come on. Sayori, I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate. What the heck? I've been duped. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. With cherries that you can both share? How about cherry sundae? I thought so. You're welcome to dupe me any time, my beloved president. Buying your people's loyalty. How deplorable. Oh, like you would turn down a free sundae, Yuri. Very sorry. You're certainly proud of those cupcakes I bought in the other week. That was... I was reading and not keeping track of them. Oh, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So now that we have the gist of it, how about we try something more relevant to the club? Like manga, right? Let's try to have a productive discussion about our differences in opinions. Yuri, do you want to start? Well... I'd rather not, no. Aw, how come? Well, because... I don't see how anything productive can come from that. It's just gonna start a fight. No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. Let's just have a calm and rational discussion. Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not a child. You don't have to coddle my feelings. I would think it's more respectful to just speak your mind. Respectable? Use expression changes at that point. As my government recalls, being respected was the crux of the matter for Yuri. Well, the point of the exercise isn't exactly like, it's fine. I have nothing against anyone personally. You're entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level. Oh, well that's just a misunderstanding then. I thought you were going to say that manga's for children or something. Like I don't hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga. I'm not clueless about manga. I've read when I was younger. What? Are you serious? How come you never told me? Because I'm past that point in my life, and I really prefer not to revisit it. I prefer more mature things now. Excuse me? Uh-oh, Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Yeah, you should. Let's try to keep things subjective. Because if you imply that manga is immature, then aren't you implying that someone is mature for being into it? Well, maybe it's immature to judge people having different tastes than you. Natsuki. Nobody's immature. I've read Natsuki's manga and Yuri's fantasy, and I love them both in their own way. Okay. It's great that you like it, but I still find it boring. Boring isn't subjective. Okay, it bores me. That's subjective. But, think about... This is ridiculous. You see why I didn't want to participate in this? I just knew it was going to make people upset. I'm not upset. Like I said, I don't care what other people think. But I always got the impression you secretly looked down upon me, so I'm glad my suspicions were confirmed. Oof. That's not true at all. You're making assumptions. Can't blame me for getting defensive when nobody's ever had the least of respect for the things that I'm into. The only thing I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself and trying to mind my own business. What? Have you looked in the mirror? Tell me again about respect after calling all my interests immature. You can't. Please stop. Please. You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends. Oh, she started to cry. I didn't mean for this to happen. Well, it did. So please don't invite yourself to try and solve other people's problems next time, okay? Those piercing words send the clubroom into a choke silence as she gathers her things. She leaves. Holy crap. I've never heard her sound like that before. She must be so pissed. Well, you aren't very nice either, so... I was just saying... How did this happen? It's my fault. Yuri wasn't wrong. I should have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. It was a really stupid thing for me to do. It's nobody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. Everyone in the club is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess we're sensitive about things we really love. Honestly, she can't brought it upon herself. Like I said, I don't care if you're into manga, but if you actually look down on other people for it, that's kind of the point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things, it's about just recognizing and understanding our differences. Okay, but here's the thing about that. You actually looks down on me. It has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that. So I see what you're trying to do, but I really think the problem here is her, not just the way we talk to each other, right? I mean, she isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you're giving her credit for. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should. It'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Wow, I'm just saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems. This wasn't your fault, Marga. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. If you ask me, it's good that the truth finally came out. Because I can just move on now. But, I guess I can't understand that. I prefer to know something bad than just not know if it's good or bad. I just move on. Anyway, obviously this isn't the end of their friendship. It's fine, I promise. Let's just get our mind off this, okay? In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about feeding Yuri's superiority complex. Don't be mean. I'll talk or read manga or whatever you want, but don't be mean to my friends, okay? Sorry. I'm just bitter. Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but at least I know that we're all good people and don't want to hurt each other. This will be a learning experience. Monica says that, but uneasiness is given made by how much she has to force the reassuring tone in her voice. This was bound to happen eventually. You and Natsuki have always engaged with each other, the least out of anyone, and this is the reason. As Sayori and Natsuki proceed to distract themselves with manga, Maka sighs to herself, unable to shake her worried thoughts. Will the club really have to just come to terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other? Monica desperately doesn't want to admit that, and she knows Sayori doesn't either. But for once, a solution doesn't seem to be in sight. Okay, well, it did start hitting the feels there. Well, sorry to have to end the stream on such a sad note, I've been streaming for a while today, and my throat started to get sore from all that reading. I mean, that's why I don't do a lot of visual novel streams, Doki Doki Literature Club, it's a classic, so make an exception. And I quite like it. Anyway, oh, stupid. Time to find someone to raid. Stop! I'm stupid. Never mind, I don't really need it open up right now. Anyway, I'm raiding. So who is streaming? That one's just ending. Oh! Choppy is playing Yakuza like a dragon. Yakuza, there. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you all later.